So thank you once more for talking to us. I'd like to start asking, what happens now? What is the expectation of the population, of the British people, after the death of Queen Elizabeth? So, eu estou perguntando para ele quais são as expectativas agora e o que a população mesmo britânica espera depois da morte da rainha, professor.
Well, the nation is in shock. This wasn't expected. Charles now becomes king. The Queen is dead. Long live the king. Charles is already king, and Camilla is queen consort already. What will happen now is that shortly there will probably be a huge state funeral for Her Majesty at Westminster Abbey and in London, and the body will then be buried in St George's Chapel in Windsor. After that, sometime after that, there'll be a coronation, and Charles and Camilla will be crowned king and queen, and then the monarchy will go on. Although there will be challenges, there's the prospect that some countries in the Commonwealth may declare themselves a republic now that the Queen has died, and perhaps they've been waiting for this opportunity to make the transition because they didn't want to insult Her Majesty, who was much loved. So there may be changes, but the British don't care all that much about the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is an institution which the Queen loved and promoted. It's an association of independent, free and equal states, most of whom are former British colonies, but some were never attached to the British Empire. Some just joined in order to get the influence of being in the Commonwealth, and small states in the Caribbean and in Africa found that they could have influence in an association which had 54 members and included about a quarter of the world's population. But that will go on, I think. And Charles has already been accepted as head of the Commonwealth, even if some countries become republics. As for the monarchy as a whole, I think there'll be a smooth transition. She herself tried to do everything possible to make sure this would happen. And of course, she was a great force for stability and continuity in British life, which I hope will continue now.
Bom, professor, trazendo aqui um pouco para a gente o que acontece a partir de agora, né? Então, ele começou falando o que a gente dizia justamente agora há pouco, que Charles vira rei. Ele disse que isso não era esperado, que as pessoas foram um pouco pegas de surpresa, que agora a gente deve ter uma sequência de grandes cerimônias, de cerimônias cheias de honras, com todos os protocolos que devem ser seguidos, um funeral gigante com todas as honras, ele disse, também cerimônias religiosas, né? Uma família anglicana, né, que segue o anglicanismo, e que depois disso, só depois dessas cerimônias de despedida da Rainha Elizabeth, é que deve haver uma cerimônia de coroação. Ele destacou, mais uma vez, os desafios que Charles terá pela frente, falou, como eu dizia, que esse deve ser um reinado de transição e disse que a relação dos britânicos com a coroa tem mudado muito nos últimos tempos, né? Mas que ele acha que essa vai ser uma transição suave, que a Rainha Elizabeth sempre prezou muito pela estabilidade e que isso deve continuar assim. Essas foram as palavras do professor Alan Sked, da London School of Economics, especialista em monarquia. Professor Sked, thank you for talking to us.